Most people get this wrong when evaluating Jobber. They look at the advertised monthly price and assume that's the total cost. But here's the truth no one tells you. The subscription price is often just one part of what you'll actually spend. If you're considering Jobber for your home service business in 2026, understanding the full cost before signing up can save you from surprises later. In this video, we'll break down Jobber pricing, common add-ons, potential extra costs, and how to estimate what your business may realistically pay. Let's get straight into it. The first thing to understand is that software pricing usually scales with business needs. A solo operator may only need basic scheduling, quoting, invoicing, and customer management features. A larger company with office staff, field technicians, and multiple workflows may require higher-tier plans and additional functionality. That's why two businesses using the same platform can end up paying very different amounts. But here's the problem. Many business owners only compare base subscription prices. They forget to account for growth-related expenses. For example, imagine John owns a plumbing company with one technician today. His needs are simple. But 6 months later, he hires additional team members and starts managing more jobs. As the business grows, software requirements often grow as well. Now here's where it gets interesting. One of the biggest overlooked costs isn't the subscription itself. It's payment processing. If you're collecting payments through the platform, transaction fees can become a meaningful expense over time. Even small percentages add up when you're processing thousands of dollars every month. That doesn't mean payment processing is bad. In fact, it can improve cash flow and make it easier for customers to pay. The key is understanding the cost before committing. In a minute, I'll show you the easiest way to estimate your true software budget. But first, let's talk about add-ons. Some businesses choose additional features, integrations, communication tools, or premium functionality that may not be included in every plan level. These upgrades can provide real value when they solve operational problems or save time. However, this is where most people fail. They purchase features they rarely use. Instead of starting with every available option, identify the tools that directly impact revenue, efficiency, or customer experience. For example, if Alex runs a landscaping company, advanced reporting may be less important than scheduling and invoicing. Another business might have completely different priorities. That's why there is no universal pricing answer. Your actual cost depends on your team size, payment volume, workflows, and feature requirements. The smartest approach is simple. Calculate the subscription cost. Estimate payment, processing, expenses. Identify any necessary add-ons. Then compare that total against the time savings and business value you expect to receive. The cheapest software isn't always the best deal. And the most expensive option isn't always the best investment. Now you know how to evaluate Jobber pricing the right way and avoid unexpected costs. If this breakdown helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for more home service business software reviews, and let me know in the comments whether you're currently using Jobber or considering it for your business.